Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for visiting. I thought today, I've been working on a Christmas journal as I've mentioned, and I watched Rachel's challenge yesterday, and she was using envelopes, junk journal envelopes. She had cut them apart and she was making different elements out of the front and back. I am going to keep mine together. I'm going to cut this off, but I'm going to make a pocket on one page out of this side. There's going to be pages here, and then this is going to be just a little flip page further in the journal. I think it'll make sense once it's all done. I've seen Crafty Cat make half pages out of window envelopes. Mine has two windows. I'm going to cover one. But anyway, to get this even here, you can see this envelope is sort of at a great slope. I have a piece of just tea stained paper that I plan on putting here, gluing here, just to make this even across, or as even as I can get it. And I determined I was going to use this lid to help me do that. So I'm just going to start real quick. So hopefully this doesn't turn into an hour-long video. I want to set my timer here real quick. Here we go. Get my glue out. And I'm just going to put glue beneath this line that I've drawn on here. And hopefully that will help me to not glue things closed and to get this thing on here straight. Seems like I always have envelopes that don't want to play nice. So once again, I'm going to put this. I just couldn't figure out. I've been trying to figure out how am I going to get that straight. And I'm just going to shut this, and hopefully we're going to be somewhat straight. And then I'll just cut this off. It doesn't matter what this looks like because I'm going to cover it, but I wanted to get a straight edge there for my envelope. So that's the first thing. Then this is the side that I'm going to glue down on a page. So I want to cover this. And I've made a couple decisions to try to make this a little less painful. I think I'm going to use this piece here. I'm going to decorate that. But I sort of want to make sure I get this. I like this little decorative part here on this. And I guess I could tear it. I will try to tear it. Me and my tearing, just sometimes it's more of a mess than if I just cut it with my paper trimmer. Just trying to get this lined up so I have a I'm going to cut it. I'm going to mess with that, and I'm going to be like, I just want to make sure I get some of that in my background. Then, to make this easier, I think I am just going to glue that down and then cut around it. No matter how organized I try to be, it seems like I have things falling around me. very excited. I've made some progress on this first journal, and then I decided the next journal that I make, which hopefully I'll be able to start within a couple days, I'm just going to do from start to finish and bring you along with me. Oop. So I don't want this all the way up against that crease, just to avoid some of the bulk. And this is just going to be used as background anyway. Cut that off. Hopefully that'll dry nice and straight. Then I need to cut this off because I don't want that on there. I think I'm just going to use my trimmer to do that. See if I can see to do it. Get rid of that. And then, let's see, what did I decide? I have some papers over here. And I think I'm going to use some of this and some of this. This is from Rachel's kit. This is from a kit from My Porch Prints. I've used some of this striped. There's some paper in the kit that is just the stripe pattern without this floral pattern. But I thought I would bring some of that floral in. I'm going to go down here with that. And I am going to tear this edge to the best of my ability. Which is not very good. There we go. And then, just want to see. I don't care if I go all the way across or not. I'm only going to need a couple inches of this. That's good enough. So I thought I would use some of this here. And I want to see, I think it's this, because I thought I'd like to use this green with it. And I bring my green across. Do I want this? Yeah, I have that come down. So I'm going to, dropped my paper. You see the top edge is off of this. I'm going to tear this off. And I think I want to tear that. I want to make sure no, I'll leave it on there. Yeah, I'll leave it on there. So I want that about there. About there. Where did I mark it? There it is. So I'm going to glue that there. I've really been enjoying working on this Christmas journal. I'm already trying to come up with a plan for what I want my personal December daily to be. I learned last year, I filled it with all my favorite papers and all that. And then each day when I worked in it, I seemed to cover everything. So I might put a lot of neutral pages in mine so that as I work in it, I can, I won't feel so bad covering pages. If that makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Find my marks, that's the hardest part of this. I have this mat laying here so I can glue on it, but then when I go to tear something or measure, I'm all over the place. So I can't tear a straight line, that's for sure. So I want to put that there. Yeah, I like that. I want to keep this envelope, as I mentioned before, or that window open. Then, let me think about this, because I'm going to have to put something there and there. That's going to be down. This side is going to be, I think, I determined, fairly neutral. Move some of these papers out of my way. Make sure I have this right. Yes, going in my journal that way. That's going to be glued down. Or, yeah. And I might stitch around this too. Alright, so this window needs to remain open. This window needs to be closed. And I think I sort of want this to be a writing space. I don't know if I want. I'm going to tear this edge off here. I love that coloring on this page, but I don't like the fact that that 34 is on there. Page number, does it matter? I don't think it matters. So, bring that over. Make sure this is straight. Come on, Sheila. You can do it. I don't think I want that all the way down there. I'll bring that down to about there. Decisions, decisions. Stand up to glue this on so that hopefully I get it straight first time around. Some, I don't know if I want the whole thing. Yeah, I think I am. I'm going to keep this sort of simple because we can always put something over it. Let me just see, do I want that? Oh, I can't really use that, can I? I think on this side I'm going to use this side. I know the front side of this is not done, the edge. I thought that I would have to use a piece of paper over the edge. That's why I left that, because then I can just fold it over. That's not showing through my... Yes, it is. What am I doing? Ding dong. Get this up here. So I'm going to pull that out. Yeah, I will. Why not? Okay, now I have to cover that and that, and that's why I thought that I would wait until I put this stuff on so I could decide what I wanted to wrap around the edge and kill two birds with one stone. Hopefully. Hopefully. I wonder if I have some of these miscellaneous papers. Does that look alright on? Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to cut this. Tear it, rather. Here this is an inch going to be. How big do I need this? I think a little bit more than an inch. I think what I'll do is put it on one side. Let me just fold this in half, make sure this is going to be wide enough to cover both sides for my plan. And see, it's not. Well, it was a plan, a failed plan. Yeah. I'll just use it on one side. Cut off the excess and then do something different on the other side. I don't think that's gonna, yeah, that's not gonna cover all the way. So I tried to do it in one swoop, it just wasn't working with me. It was not gonna cooperate. I might be able to use this piece in here though. Do you want to use that there? Yeah. Get that off my finger. Now I need to figure out. I don't know if I want any of this. What do I want to do on the front here? Up here. Well, maybe I'll just use a bit of this. Well, that was stupid. Yeah. Let's tear that edge. Covered the back side, didn't I? I'm going to glue this and then worry about cutting it off. Make sure it's not going over the window. Not a very good cut job. That's better. And then we cover. Is that long enough? That is long enough. cover everything. That's my envelope. This doesn't want to glue down. Should now. I put a big old glob of glue under there. Alright. That's the front side. That's going to be the writing side. I might add something to that. Okay. So now, let me try to organize some of this stuff out of the way. I don't think I need my paper cutter up here anymore. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So I think, I don't know what I want to do with this. I know I want to add a tab to this. I might put a little bit of something there. On this side, this is going to be my pocket. And I sort of envision, you gotta, no, this isn't going to be next to this. So it looks sort of funky right now. But I'm going to just quickly cut around this little guy because I had him in mind. You know what I need? I need these. Not that it makes me much quicker, but I'm more used to them when I try to fussy cut. I'm the world's worst fussy cutter. I don't know, I'm sort of thinking, like I don't have a Cricut, or I don't know what the other name is off the top of my head. Might ask for one of those for Christmas, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around if I would actually use it, because I don't fully understand what all you can use them for. And I think for things like this you would be able to use it, I think. But I don't know. Do you have to buy ink for it? And, you know, I don't know. So I'm going to do some investigative work before I give Santa my dream list for Christmas. It should have cut this out beforehand. And I forgot. This is going to be difficult, but I'm going to try to cut that white piece out there. Don't ask me why. Usually I would leave that. Yeah, I wish I would have left it now. Oh no. I don't know if I like it or not. I thought about using this, and I like the dark trim around this. I think you can cut it off, but on a couple pieces I've been leaving it, and I sort of like the look of it. Do I go for it? I like the Night Before Christmas up there, because I feel like this definitely needs something. I think I'm just going to go for it. It was my initial plan. My only thing is, I sort of feel like he might need something under his feet here with some color or something. see. And I'm going to try to tear that by hand because it'll become a mess. Every time, I don't know how people are able to do that. I try to do it, I waste more paper than, I don't know what. Is that going to be enough? Or, oop, stop. Alright, I'm going to turn you off and I will turn you right back on just so my video doesn't stop here. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I am just going to go for it. I'm going to use some of this green. It sort of goes with my page. Just trying to determine. I'm just going to do this because I will fiddle around for an hour making sure it's the perfect decision. Where did I determine I wanted, how far did I want that out? Or put it about there. I'll trim my edges once I'm done. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I want that over there. I think I probably will stitch around the perimeter of this before putting it in the journal. Oh, it was stuck to my finger. These images truly are beautiful. Oop. I have papers flipping and flopping. I think I want this over this way. Yeah. I don't want it perfectly center. Alright, so that's going to be an envelope. Well, a pocket. Keep calling it an envelope. That's going to be glued down as a pocket, and I probably, well, I have some decision making. Alright, let's see. Let me just show you. I don't want to show you my journal yet. I know that's silly, but I'm just not ready to. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, these two pages it's going between. And let's see. It's going this way. So I'm going to glue that down, and I think before I do that I might cover this with something. So that's going to be a pocket here. There's going to be more pages in between here. This is going to be just a flip and a writing space, I think. I have this Santa that I thought, once I determine, I think what I'm going to do first of all, see, I got this paper a little bit long. I'm going to cut that off. That's going to be the pocket. It's going to be a flip. And I'm going to collage the Santa, or just glue him, so that he's peeking through the window here. See where this is going to go. And then I'll have to cut off probably part of it, which is okay. And I think I'm going to put a tab on this. And then this will flip up. And I thought about leaving this as a writing spot because Santa's going to be on this side. I feel like something more needs to happen there. Need something else, I feel. I don't know what it would be because I want to keep this sort of neutral. What would it be? Let me get my pages back in my journal so I don't. Put that over there. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn you off. I think I am going to stitch around this. And I'm going to determine if I want something on here. And what else I want to do here. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. What did I do? Solved this. I glued that down. I just added this little piece here of it was a piece of I think this paper here, and I added a fabric tab and I stitched around this. I picked out this paper here. I'm just going to glue it down here. This is where my envelope, or I keep saying envelope, my pocket is going to get secure. So that's just the inside. I'll go ahead and do that. I don't know if there's a, it has music on it, but I don't think it matters. It's going on the inside anyway. Okay. So then this pocket, let me shut this because I think I want to use wet glue for this. Let me get that out of my way. It's pretty sticky. So this is the page I'm attaching my pocket to. So I just want to line that up there where it's going to be sewn in. And I just want to put glue, of course. On the side here. And a bead right here at the bottom. I want to try to line this up. Got glue or something on that. There we go. So there's our pocket. And then just let me grab this piece of paper. There's going to be pages in here, a lot more pages. And then this is going to be the other side where the flip is. Just going to be a flip. And then I decided on this. I'm going to have Santa under here peeking through the window. And I had this, so I think I'm going to put this right here. And I want it down. I want it sort of up here. Hear I Dream of Jeannie music. I don't know if that's actually coming on the TV. You think it is? I think my husband's watching I Dream of Jeannie. Okay, let's turn that out of the way. That out of the way. And then we have Santa that flew down. You know, I think I'm going to use wet glue. Sometimes I'm finding just, I don't know if it's the weather, but sometimes wet glue is what it takes for my papers. And I think some of it is when I use paper that has a little bit of texture. Like I've been using a lot of linen paper. I don't think the glue stick holds it as well. Alright, that's enough glue. I'm going to turn this around. I want to make sure I get Santa where I want him, peeking through. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to stand up for this. This is a stand-up task. Make sure I get him. I think that's good. There's Santa. I think that's cute. Isn't that precious? And it adds just a little bit of something to that plain paper. You could certainly journal around it, which I think would be really super cute. I am very pleased with that. So we got a pocket on this side and a flip on that side. And then when your journal pages are in there, they're on separate sides of the spectrum. So it adds an element on both sides. I'm real pleased with that. I'm glad Rachel resurfaced these. Been trying to think of some different things I could do. And I know all of this has been done by others, but I haven't done one of these. If I have, it's been ages ago. So I'm real pleased with that. I hope that inspired somebody in some small way. If I can do it, you can do it. That's for sure. So thank you all very much for stopping by, and I will be back very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.